all. No. Two different fights. GG. Why
Why are you here? Screamed Tails with the anger of a million angry birds. Sonic was shocked because Tails was his best friend. Tails was smart, but Tails was super pissed at Sonic for not coming to the science competition even though they were best friends. Sonic moved his mouth, but words didn't come out because he did not know what to say. Sonic was a mixture of mad and sad and frustrating because he did not know what he could do to get Tails. To be his friend again. At times like this, Sonic thought about Amy's fine body because it set his mind at ease.
Lol.
I am here for my friend, said Sonic. Our friend, Espio. We are still friends too, Tails. You are just too loud to see that. I know what I see, said Tails, kind of screaming. I am so smart.
Puff puff.
Espio tried to get in between them even though it was his house that they were in right now and said, guys, please, let's just make sure I can fight Knuckles and not get owned.
I need to speak with Red. You're gonna have to let us through.
Yangus, you think Red's
Sonic
gonna
and
want to
Knuckles
see
ignored him for the
your
moment and
ugly
continued to
mush?
be in a fuss. I am sorry, bro. I don't
Pete.
understand. What can I do to make our friendship the best way ever once again?
What voice?
Don't you boss me around, mate. I ain't going nowhere till I see Red, so shift, skivvy.
Skivvy? Who the hell do you think you are?
What's all the noise? I can hear your gabbing from in here.
Oh, sorry, boss. I got some geezer with no manners out here. He'll be gone in a mo.
It's Yangus, isn't it? Just let him in. I'll speak to him myself.
You heard the boss. Go on, inside with you.
Sonic to Tails. Tails wiggled his two tails and looked to the side in a thinking way. I don't know, said Tails to Sonic. But you know what? Here, take this.
Don't often see your face round these parts anymore, Yangus. So, what brings you here?
Tails took out
It's
the blue
like
book
this,
from a
Red.
spot and threw it on the ground
You
in front
bought
of
an ox
Sonic.
from the black market.
It was
trying
what
to
it was
pick
when
up,
Sonic
right?
looked at it. It was Sonic's journal.
Well, it belongs
What?
to this
How
bloke
did you
I'm
get this?
travelling with, see? Someone pinched it off him and then sold it on. That's how it... I ain't gonna beat around the bush. I need it back. I'll pay whatever you want for it. Name your price.
Straight up as usual, eh, Yangus? I like that about you. But I'm not selling that horse. She's a quality mare. Toes the line and she's got a decent coat on her. You know how much I like quality. However much you're willing to pay, I am not parting with it.
What? Not for nothing? Look, it ain't for me. It's for me mate. I've got to get her back. I'll do anything you want.
Oh, interesting. Never thought I'd hear words like that coming out of your mouth. Must be a good mate, eh? All right then, here's what you're gonna do. I'm sure you haven't forgotten the cave just north of here, right? Just bring us the jewel that's hidden in there. You know, the Venus tear.
What? Not that. You know I've been in that cave before and...
You just said you'd do anything I want. You gonna welch on that now, are ya? Just bring us the Venus tear. Then I'll think about the horse.
Sonic to Tails. I gave this to Ms. Lesson before she read about my balls problems. I lied. I did not go to the science competition that night. I still went to school.
Lol, a hipster.
Instead of going to the science competition, I used my science hat of invisibility to sneak into Ms. Lesson's room and get your journal. I wanted to get your journal so that no one else could read your business and see your gay ball problems that I know you still have even though you think you are getting better. I was going to give it back to you, but you were not there at the competition like you should have been, even though I am such a good friend to you. Even now, when I could have been reaching my moment of genius, I was doing a thing for you because I want you to be happy. Tails said to Sonic with a voice of emotion. Sonic did not know what to say. High school drama was so insane to be a part of. Sonic picked up his journal and felt like he was going to cry because he was being an asshole jerk to his best friend. Who was only trying to make him happy. Tails, you did not have to do this, finally said Sonic respondingly. What what matters is that I did, said Tails. And also that you did not care for my special day because you were too busy trying to be true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy. Goodbye, Sonic, said Tails right before he threw out Espio's bedroom window with his flying tails, and then he did. This is Shishishi, said Espio to Sonic, who was now the only other person in his bedroom. I still have to fight Knuckles tomorrow, but your different kind of fight with Tails is just as crazy. That is for me to figure out with Tails, said Sonic. Let's get back to making sure you cannot be defeated by Knuckles. Sonic and Espio spent all night in Espio's bedroom, reading books and watching videos about fighting and learning how to be the best at it. By the time the night was over, Espio was ready to face Knuckles. On this new day, school happened and was over, and now they were in the hall, where Knuckles said to meet him to fight. There was a crowd of people around him that included Sonic, who looked worried, Rouge, who looked worried and with her baby, and Vector, who was smiling. Also in the crowd was Tails, and with him, Cream the rabbit, who was Charmy Bee's girlfriend. Cream was a little woman and pretty smart, but not as smart as Tails. Her boobs were smaller than both Amy's and Rouge's, but they were still high quality in their own way. It is surprising to most people that a gay like Charmy was even allowed to have a girlfriend. But it just goes to show you that the impossible is not what you think it is. Then Espio jumps over the crowd into the middle where Knuckles was. so you decided to come anyway, said Knuckles. Even though you know your ass is going to get torn up by my moves, I do not want to fight you, Knuckles, said Espio to Knuckles. But I am doing this for Charmy and Rouge. I am doing this for Charmy because you kidnapped him and for Rouge because you do not respect her baby.
Lol. Have you watched Netflix Movie Bitch?
Let's do this, said Knuckles. Knuckles charged at Espio with his fists like an elephant running as a hunter trying to kill him for his powers, but Espio jumped out of the way. And onto the wall like a pro jumper, which he learned how to do last night. Espio jumped at Knuckles with a kick move and Knuckles punched at his foot. And they met with a purple and red explosion of power that knocked them both back. They continued to jump around and attack each other, and they did this for a while. This is difficult to watch for everyone. Rouge was in the crowd with her baby. This is so difficult to watch, said Rouge. Violence should not be a solution to conflict, said Rouge's baby, sticking out between his hands. You were right. Why do people do this like this? I hate it, said Rouge to Rouge's baby. Rouge had become a different person since she had a baby. She used to be only sexy. But now Rouge was sexy and matronly. Rouge's baby thought this was the best part about being a baby because not everyone would get cool moves like this delivered to them on their doorstep like a milkman. Babies did not have much to worry about anyway, so Rouge's ace boots made paradise a real treat for babies. I have a feeling, said Rouge's baby. You should lie down and relax. So Rouge lied down on her back and the fight continued to go on. Knuckles and Espio were both bloody and gross looking, like two waiters who were holding messy foods and then walked into each other. Causing the meals to launch into the air and then fall down on them and ruin the nice clothes they got from the store. They were breathing hard and were tired, but they kept going, jumping and kicking. And punching and running. It looked like two people doing a dance but hitting each other also. Knuckles kicked his feet out at Espio. But Espio jumped up and dodged them and came back down and hit Knuckles in the mouth and knocked him onto the floor, ground. enough yet. Are we done? Shouted Espio to Knuckles. How will this ever end? Knuckles looked up from the ground at Espio standing over him. Knuckles had a twinkle in his eyes. He looked up at Espio and crawled towards him. Espio did not do anything but watch him and feel dangerous. Greater than Knuckles had a twinkle in his eye. Less than. Come closer, said Knuckles in a whisper voice, so Espio bent down and put his face to Knuckles's. Knuckles looked up and down Espio's sweaty purple body and into his eyes and said, I respect you, and then grabbed his face as gentle as a deer and kissed him on the mouth. When Knuckles kissed him, he did it extra hard. Sometimes with his eyes shut and sometimes looking into Espio's deep yellow eyes that looked like a circus of loving men. In the middle of their mouths like two chicken cutlets that were acting like cats that loved each other. When Espio was watching fighting videos last night, he was not expecting he was going to have to do kissing, too. But he liked it. Went on kissing for a full minute while everyone watched, wondering if they were done fighting or just taking a break to kiss. Finally, the back part of Knuckles' body began to lift off the ground while his mouth was still making out with Espio. Eventually the power became so strong that his mouth was removed from Espio. And spit was like a shiny extension cord that connected an appliance to a wall outlet. Knuckles then began to glow while floating in the air, and the whole place became a little windy.
Should I get Carl or Wendy's, which has less corona?
On the side, Tails said to Cream, wow, I know what this is. This is a rare moment of science we will never see probably again in a lifetime or ever.
Wendy's. Cream.
It is called a body donation, and it was invented by Ernestine. It is when someone reaches a moment of such powerful love that they can choose to restart their lives as part of the person they love. Ernestine invented this by making his wife love him so much one night during a romance pasta dinner that she became a baby that was like him. Wife the baby because he thought it was too dangerous to have her live on in the world without testing it in a laboratory first. It is a fact that if it looks like magic, it is not magic, it is science, so deal with it. Knuckles landed on the wind forward through the crowd of people in front of him and into Rouge's mouth, where he disappeared into. science. Chapter 11, Tails and Cream. That baby is SBO's, said Tails. Tails, being smart, was right. Knuckles had done an Instein body donation and became SBO and Rouge's baby, but was still Knuckles.
Lol, how many chapters are there?
Rouge picked the baby up and held him in her other arm because her baby with Knuckles before he became baby was in her other arm. Now you have 2 babies to look after, said Tails. Good luck. Sonic was on the other side of the hall and wished that Tails was talking to him, but Tails was still mad at him, so he was not. Rouge, you should name your babies. It will be hard to tell them apart if you do not. Rouge thought that this thought was good. Rouge went over to SBO, who was sitting on the ground looking bad and tired from fighting Knuckles before he became SBO's baby. Hey SBO, what should we name our baby that looks like you? Said Rouge to SBO. It is still Knuckles according to Tails, so we should keep his name Knuckles, said SBO to Rouge. Okay, said Rouge, and I will name my baby with Knuckles before he became a baby Knuckles Jr., because I had him with Knuckles before he became a baby and he looks like Knuckles B. Before he became a baby. Rouge was happy and walked out of the hall and then out of the school like a bat, and then SBO did the same thing but in a way that was like a chameleon would instead.
She's your GF.
There is one thing that everyone is forgetting, said Sonic. Charmy B is still locked up at Knuckles' house. I will go rescue him. Sonic ran out of the school and to Knuckles' house.
Lol. OMFG.
Sonic ran into Knuckles' mom on the way to his room in his house.
Lol.
Knuckles' mom, said Sonic. Some things happen and Knuckles looks different. It will be okay, and you will understand soon enough. Please do not worry.
In bed.
Use healing. Do you have any potions? Like 7 of them. Sonic said away that Knuckles' mom smiled and kept cooking in the kitchen. Sonic was not just fast, but also very good at relieving people. Sonic also noticed that Knuckles' mom was kind of hot with solid boobs that she had developed for decades. Sonic went upstairs to Knuckles' room, which was painted all red. Just like Knuckles before he became a baby. There was a cage in the corner of the room and Charmy Bee was in it.
Important question, are they even good at sex?
Sonic unlocked a cage with a key on Knuckles' desk and opened the cage. Come on out, Charmy Bee, said Sonic. You're rescued.
LOL.
Charmy walked out instead of crying out like he always does and said, thanks Sonic, I am going to go home to prepare for my role in the play that is soon. I am the lead role. Sonic forgot about the play because the play was the gayest thing in the school, but it was going to happen even if no one went to watch it. The next day of school happened and Tails was in class with Cream. It was a very difficult science class because Tails was the smartest person in the school and he only took the hardest classes. Cream was in the class because she wanted to be mentally challenged. We have a test in this class tomorrow, said Tails to Cream. It is going to be hard, and I have to study for it to make sure I get a good grade. Tails always got good grades but studied anyway. Tails looked at Cream, who was there. Me too, said Cream to Tails. I know, I have an idea. Why don't you come over to my house tonight and we can study? Better grade. I just know it. This idea was the best thing ever to Tails. Tails secretly had a crush on Cream and wanted to feel the body of his sexy friend always, even though she was Charmy Bee's girlfriend. Sexy that was only really sexy to some people, but Tails was one of them. Okay, said Tails, sounding more excited than he wanted to. I will come to your house tonight. Tails was very smart, but he was not the best at getting with teenage women, so parts of life like this were a challenge to Tails. It was now this evening, and Tails was getting ready to go to Cream's house. Tails was excited to get closer to Cream, but he was also nervous he might mess it up like a love idiot. He thought about asking Sonic, but then remembered he is pissed at him. Then he thought about asking Espio. But Espio was at the hospital getting all of his wounds fixed from being in a fight with Knuckles before he became a baby. Tails wanted to seem like a sexy man to Cream. So he sprayed his dad's colon on himself and put breath wash in his mouth. Tails smelled good and looked good and went to Cream's house by flying.
Next to a lowly fan FIC or Konosuba normal episode lol. Lol.
I'm waiting for Tails, said Cream as she sat on her bed in her bedroom studying without Tails. Tails flew into the window. Hi, Cream. I'm at your house now, said Tails. Tails sat on her bed sort of next to her, but not too close to promote sex thoughts. Let's study, said Tails. Well, before we study, you smell good, Tails. Cream put her face right up against Tails and smelled hard like the big bad wolf before blowing a house down. Tails laughed all nervously and said, do I really? Oh, haha, thanks. I always smell this way. I guess you just noticed when you were home. Tails did a little wiggle on her bed and pushed her face and body away because he was nervous. Please let's study. Tails and Cream studied for the test for the next hour, and the whole time Tails could only concentrate on one thing, his growing erection. Tails touched it sometimes while they were studying to make sure it stayed put and Cream could not see it. But it was getting so big that it would pop out of place like when the straw in your soda rises up probably because of the bubbles, and you push it back down. But it just comes back up anyway, so you get iced tea instead. Tails was still the most nervous, but he decided that this was his chance. He would not get another chance as good as this if he did not take it now. Tell you something. Cream Tails to Cream, letting out all of his nervousness so he could be smooth like a movie star. What is it, Tails? Tell me all about it, said Cream back, looking hot. Tails was not so nervous anymore. Tails said, Cream, I have lusted after all rabbit genitals since day one. What's wrong with their textures?
This is getting hot. IDKTVH. Oh yes, 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 yes. It might be because it's an emulator.
already there, though. Cream was getting hot, too. She did not take off her clothes, but Tails could tell she also had an erection. But then just when things were becoming like one of the corns that Sonic had in his room and his mom let him have, Cream stopped and said, "No, I cannot do this." "I promised," said Cream, and then Cream kissed Tails on the cheek. Tails thought it was cool and flew back home. Chapter 12, the most important drama.
Lol.
It was a new day, and Sonic woke up from out of his bed and scratched his balls. He could feel the rush on his balls and it was getting worse than before. "The sickness still ravages my balls," said Sonic as he wrote it in his journal that he now had back from Tails when he took it from school after Sonic had given it away to Mus lesson. I'm going to look for a DQ fanfic to fit the theme.
No spoiler, please.
It might contain spoilers.
Do FF. Cloud and Barrett fan FIC. Lol, the enemy is called the Hipster.
I found a Pokemon 1.
There's the chest. The Venus tier's supposed to be locked away in that. Must be a real gem.
Look for a Bulbasaur.
H-E-L-L-L.
This ain't the first time I've had a bash at this place. Ain't never managed to get as far as the chest, mind. But I ain't doing the
Please.
off without it this time. We're gonna get that Venus tear.
Bob the Sprites.
LMAO with their PNG swords. JK. I found a Dragon Quest fanfic. It's called Puff Puff.
Diet.
IDK what game it is, so it might have spoilers. Here's an excerpt.
How about Pokemon Brock X Musty and Ash? Prepare for trouble, make it triple. LMAO.
There's a Kirby one.
WTF. Date. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Give me the pizza. These monsters are ridiculous. Son of a. The only way to revive PPL is by going back to church in the towns.
Cloud, where's the launch chapter 2?
LMAO.
Tifa struggled to breathe. She and Cloud were at their favorite wall, making out in the favorite corner. They were running their hands over each other. They were running their hands over each other, and they knew other people could see, but they didn't care. Tifa had worn her tight pair of jean shorts today to show off her butt for Cloud. He always told her how her butt was pretty nice, so she wanted him to see it as much as possible. Cloud put his hands on Tifa's butt and pushed her into him. Tifa giggled as she felt a bulge in Cloud's pants. Pet the dog. Suddenly, Tifa desperately freed herself from Cloud's arms. She really had to poop. She told Cloud she needed to run for a second and disappeared into the ladies' room. It had only 2 stalls, and she was the only one in there, so Tifa picked the one nearest to the window and locked the door. She unbuttoned her short jean shorts and wriggled out of them. She hung them on the hook and slipped off her panties, also putting him on the hook. With that, she sat on the toilet, her butt dropping way down into the bowl, with her cheeks being pulled apart in the process. Suddenly, Tifa felt her butthole open up and a little chunk of shit fell out with a splash. The splash seemed to echo forever in the quiet restroom. She pushed a little and 2 more chunks dropped one after another with loud splashes. She was slightly disappointed, for she thought she was full of droppings.
Chunks.
Tifa's poo dropped without a splash. She looked down at it. It was about 7 inches long and 2 inches wide, which is normal for her. To her horror, it was stuck halfway. Tifa continued to push and groan, as if she was in labor, but it was no use. The shit did not move. A tear slid down Tifa's face, realizing she wasn't going anywhere for a while. Just then, to Tifa's surprise, she heard the bathroom door open. I'll bet a girl named Tifa is taking a dump in here. Tifa's face turned bright red when she recognized the voice. It was Cloud in here. Cloud called Tifa as she unlocked the stall door. She didn't care what she was doing. She wanted to be with Cloud again. Phew. Tifa, what did you eat? Demanded Cloud as he opened the door. We just had a pepperoni pizza, replied Tifa. So what's taking so long? I'm a bit constipated. A bit. Tifa giggled. Let me see, ordered Cloud. Ow. Ooh, Cloud, stop it. Snapped Tifa. Sorry, said Cloud. I think I have a more painless idea. Sit on the toilet again. Before she could say anything, Cloud began to thrust, slowly at first, but gradually picking up speed. Tifa moaned loudly in response to Cloud's love. Oh Cloud, thank you, said Tifa as she threw her arms around him, buried her face in his chest, and began to rock him. While she was doing this, she continued to fart loudly and gassily, and drop chunks into the toilet, but Cloud ignored him. It was a job well done. But all good things must come to an end. The bathroom door opened, and the cops came in. They marched right over to the lover's stall and grabbed Cloud and dragged him off of Tifa. As the police dragged Cloud out, Tifa let out one last fart to set him off. The end.
Good fanfic.
Chapter 3, Cloud mows the lawn, again. She still had a good view of him through the window, and it was possible that the neighbors could see her, but she didn't care. Tifa had not been feeling too good for the past few days. She wasn't sick, she had just been eating a lot lately, then taking ipecaxia. She wouldn't get fat. Soon her loneliness ended. She let let out a sigh of relief as she heard a Cloud knock on the bathroom door. How are you feeling, Tifa? Asked Cloud politely as he tried to catch his breath. I feel terrible, giggled Tifa. Come in. With that, the door opened. Cloud was a gentleman, but he would often check on her, yet never come in when Tifa was showering until she gave him permission. He even stood at the bathroom door if she didn't. Cloud walked in, put the toilet lid down, and had a seat. How's the lawn? Asked Tifa sweetly. Boy, it's getting tougher each time, replied Cloud. A big smile appeared on Tifa's face. That was the cue he wanted to get into the shower worker. He was too shy to ask explicitly, and Tifa liked that. Well, began Tifa, trying to hide her excitement, can you do me a couple of favors? What? I forgot my clothes. Would you mind getting them for me? Sure, exclaimed Cloud. And the other. Gathering her courage, Tifa crossed her legs real tight, holding it. Then she took one step out of the shower. So far, so good, whispered Tifa to herself. She took another step toward the toilet. But, suddenly, she started to leak liquid shit. She felt it oozing down her leg and realized the trouble she was in. She stood there with her legs crossed really tight, holding her poop in and trying to think what to do. Her thoughts were soon interrupted. Cloud A returned to the bathroom without warning. Worse, he had pressed up against Tifa's back and put one hand on her shoulder. He had startled her, and she started to poop on him. Horrified, Tifa jumped out of the shower and sat on the toilet. Unfortunately, she had forgotten to put the lid up, so she made a mess on the lid. Tifa wanted to relax, but she didn't because she knew what she had done. Eventually, she got the lid up, then finally relaxed and just left it all out in the toilet. Tifa was farting bad and the stink was even worse. She was crying her eyes out at the mess she made. It wasn't that she had never messed herself before, but never a bathroom. I'm sorry, Tifa, cooed Cloud as he wrapped his arms around the shitting girl. Just let everything out, babe. I'll clean up. With that, Cloud picked up a roll of paper towels and kneaded some into a wad. Tifa felt guilty as he wiped the waste off the floor. She understood very well why she loved that man. She even cried a little Ash wiped her shit off of him. She just wanted to crawl into a hole and die. Soon, she was done. She got up off the toilet and flushed, although that didn't really do anything to kill the smell. Tifa put the lid down, revealing the shit on the lid. Cloud made another wad of paper towels, and then cleaned Tifa's droppings off of the lid. Shit, Rumble, Cloud, what happened? Asked Tifa. I ran out of paper towels. Uh-oh, then goes a boarded Cloud. Suddenly, she felt a strange feeling behind her. It was almost as if a snake was on her, and she soon realized what was happening. He was eating the waste off of Tifa's back. Tifa gasped and put her hands over her mouth. She knew Cloud would owe a lot for her, but she couldn't believe he would eat her droppings. Tifa stood in shock as Cloud continued to lap up her feces. She could hear him swallow it, too, and giggle at how much he cared for her. Just relax yourself, said Cloud softly as he swallowed a glob of Tifa's poop. Tifa felt awful that he was going through all this trouble just for her, but she did just that. That's good, Tifa. Just let everything out, said Cloud again. Tifa farted and giggled, and soon all the waste was off of her. They then filled the tub and took a long, romantic bath together. Then they made love. Tifa realized how lucky she was to have a man like Cloud. It was a good day with a good done, one that she would look forward to again. The end.
FYEAAAAA. Time to make some bitches explode. Lol JK.
Can you explode yet?
No lol. Later I could get kamikaze.
Cloud mows the lawn. Chapter 4, in the park. The final chapter.
Lol.
Sid Barrett, Cat Sith Vincent, Red 13, and Yuffie were out in the park, seated at the picnic table. They had just finished lunch and were presently talking about memories past. Tifa suddenly stood up and headed for the bathroom. Cloud grinned, knowing what was about to happen. He winked at Tifa and pretended he didn't know. She was his but still hot. Everyone would be turned off if they had known about her shenanigans. Thank the planet where we're so close to the bathroom. She laughed when she got there. Then, out of the blue, she saw the dreaded sign on the ladies' room door. Out of order, but, groaned Tifa. Why are all my bowel movements turning into nightmares? With a sigh, she went around behind the barn. It was rather secluded with trees and leaves keeping her well hidden, a good place for a girl to discharge excrement. I'll do this quickly, whispered Tifa as she began to undo her wraparound black skirt. She carefully removed her panties, as not to stain in. Don't tease me. Tifa squealed. Tifa, cried a familiar soprano. Tifa turned around in shock. Cried in a similar tone. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? She giggled. With that, Eris slipped off her red jacket and began to unbutton her pink dress. She hung it on the branch of a nearby tree. As Tifa noticed, Eris wasn't wearing a bra or panties, just her shoes. This is so damn scary, laughed Tifa as she continued to push right. Giggled Eris as she squatted. The two girls began to shit in unison. Suddenly, a tear rolled down Eris' face. What's wrong? Tifa asked her friend. Oh, this just reminds me of an experience with my first boyfriend, Zach.
Lol, I'm dancing.
With that, Eris closed her beautiful green eyes and began. Zach and I were driving through northern Midgar on the highway. OMGLOOOL. That shit is cute. Don't ever break that spell.
It goes away by itself.
LMAOO. Well, I always vowed never to shit or even fart in front of a guy. It just wasn't a ladylike thing to do. Until then, and it was in the most embarrassing unladylike fashion. We originally came from Calm and were on our way to Juneau. I remember eating a huge breakfast before we left. Shit then, so I decided to hold it until we reached June, and in situations like these, I never succumb to defeat. So I was pretty confident my butthole became victorious in the battle against the turds knocking on the door, and I could take care of my business properly like a lady should. During the entire trip, I'd feel my stomach turn and the pain increase as time went on. I just told myself, you can make it, Eris girl, and thought about other things. It wasn't until we were about 1 hour away from the outskirts of Junon that I thought this could be the one battle I'm defeated in. There must have been tons of waste backed up in my bowels, and it was attacking my asshole with no mercy. I clenched my butt cheeks together with full force and told myself to hold out for an hour until we got to the hotel. My nervousness and the thought of impending doom caused me to sweat all over profusely, and the sweat build-up in my ass crack only seemed to act as a lubricant. Defeat seemed inevitable, and the pain in my intestines was unbearable. And Zach started to notice. He looked over concerned and asked me what was wrong. I was biting my lip and the look of pain across my face was obvious, and I couldn't answer. He asked again, and slowly I asked if we could pull over to a nearby restroom. The nearest place a restroom would be about 15 minutes. I couldn't wait that long, and was terrified by what might happen. I continued to strain, but that did no good. poked its head from out of my rectum. I was wearing a navy blue colored short skirt with no underwear, so the turd obviously hit the surface of teeth. I screamed for him to pull over, and confused, he did. I had no other choice. I figured shitting on myself in the car would be more humiliating and would ruin my tights. So I quickly jumped out the car, and thank God I was wearing a skirt so I could pull it up rather quickly. And I squatted right in front of my boyfriend, clenched my butt cheeks with my hands. My asshole had the diameter of a tennis ball, and I unleashed my stinky brown load. It was watery and lumpy at the same time. I could hear the shit hitting the ground as I was squatting here off the side of the highway. I was completely disgusting. God knows what the people were thinking who were driving by when they saw some woman shitting her guts out on the side of the highway. It horrified me to know what my boyfriend was thinking. Shit must have poured out of my ass for a good 2 minutes. My ego and pride were shattered, and with my hair down I asked my boyfriend for something to wipe my ass with. He got out of the car with a look of disbelief on his face and opened the trunk and grabbed some rags for me.
Lol.
Completely defeated, humiliated, and embarrassed, I wiped my asshole thoroughly and wiped the tiny shit stain on the inside of my tights and pulled them back up.
A YOUSERIOUS.
I looked at my load on the ground and was startled at how huge a dump I took. We both got in the car and I was too embarrassed to say anything or give an explanation. He looked just as shocked and disgusted as I was. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. What happened after that? Asked Tifa, with a tear rolling down her cheek. She realized she was really touched by the story. I pooped on my skirt, so it was ruined. When I lamented this, he was like, "Don't worry, it's just a skirt," and he ripped it off with a big smile, leaving me in a shirt but no pants, like Kira now. Well, We got to Junon and we went to the restaurant as usual. The waiter was so polite, even though I'm sure he knew I was bottomless. Zach Candy sat down in a booth and had a wonderful talk. By this time, the final inches of feces has slid out of Era's anus. Her spirits were lifted when Eris did something very unexpected. Before dressing, she hugged her friend and pecked her on the cheek. Tifa was a closet bisexual, and Cloud knew, but she had never been kissed by a girl before. She realized this was the beginning of something more. The end.
Tifa is bisexual. I wanted to hear the more part.
This story is canon.
Sad.
I can't wait for the game adaptation. This April. P Gone HD.
You will see all the details. Can we get some Hunter x Hunter fan FIC?
I found some good fanfics, but I will save them for the next live stream.
No.
I want to see what's going on here.
Save it for Mr. Pocket's live stream.
Fresh and ready.
Lol. Joke's on you, I'm already streaming. Haha. Really? Lol. face with tears of joy. I was just finishing.
Minecraft.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Are you in a dungeon?
Yes. Oh fuck. GGWP. Death Skull Dungeon.
Name that guy Tubby.
Fuck. GG, pack it up.
Catch it, lad.
God damn it, now I have to go to church to revive him, lol. will get corona at church Easter Sunday. Already have it.
I actually really like the music, lol. One of the songs sounds like It's a Small World.
Music is so good. Lol WTH.
Baby Yoda.
Lol. Too bad you don't Minecraft. You can build Dragon Quest Town.
I'm going to make a Minecraft account and go break little kids' castles.
ISNT, they're a Dragon Quest game like Minecraft. Yeah, but they stupidly didn't add online to story only a tiny island.
That priest is doing some BRUJERIA shit. He's resurrecting bodies, that's against the word of God.
Takes years to build shit. Only a tiny island is online. I heard it was good though. I wanna build Mega Man Legends Town for Calyx Island.
PNG.
Dragon Builders is good, but online would have made it tits better. When are you picking up TJEPS3?
Let him cut you so it can be a dance party.
Okay. my work is forcing us to get a corona test soon, so after I don't wanna fuck you up long. Don't give it to me then.
And look a goodie bag for last.
That's what him doom smiley face. But I like licking your doorknobs when you don't look and spit on your controls to make it shiny. EWWW.
LMAO, one of the monsters can't make up its mind on its attack. That's my spirit animal.
Lol.
You can kill it.
Dragon Quest as if it has a face killer question mark. Yes.
You are low level. It gives me anxiety.
Everything is a monster here. Lol in grinding. I need to eat cheese wedge.
I thought you were doing one of the main levels.
Stinky cheese. I am, but at the same time I'm building EXP. Dude in feeling case ears.
I miss the stinky cheese. Illuminati.
We'll do Twitch next time. With apple juice.
But I like my crackhead voice. I can resonate with it.
Chris, our ambulance got more masks, lol, only for a month, we are so fucked. Winnie the Pooh called he wants his piglet. Winnie the Pooh fan FIC. EOR and the Dirty Rabbit. Tigger Ghost Kangaroo. Bulbasaur fanfic please.
Play Ni no Kuni after this.
Once you go poo, you don't go back.
No, Bulbasaur is blessed.
When you get coronavirus, I'll see you in my hazmat suit at work, lol.
Real THUGZ wear dinosaur outfit.
Yes. That new dinosaur outfit. Cooney after this.
I'm going to play God of War after Dragon Quest.
No.
Why?
Final Fantasy 7 feet.
To look at.
Goodbye.
I'm hearing voices, but I don't see text.
I'm noticing it too. Time for a dance party.
Hell yeah, working.
Lol.
Yes, bitch.
Newell.
2 more. Three more.
Have you watched the hentai Oops I mean anime if Wolf and Rabbit? B-stars. That's the one.
National Geographic.
I think I'm almost to the boss. Hopefully. OMFG, I quit. Do they have Silent Hill movies on Netflix? I'll never make it to the end without dying, sad face. Him watching Nightmare on Elm Street on Netflix. They have the original. Yeah.
I like the original.
Nice. Also Friday the 13th. Just the part ones. Lol, there's a coffin. OMG, it's too cringy. Their high schoolers are like 30-something.
sometimes.
Let's do this. I turned the video and WTF, they're a coffin character. Is that a secret? Legendary coffin. Lol, no, my character is dead. Lol, I can't stop laughing. Make the coffin attack.
GG.
Use the hold awake ceremony.
At least they have a decency to hide the body LMAO.
LMAO. Bitch, let me know when we can do Code Vein S9 and 2B Saga.
In FF, they don't give a fuck. Everyone will do bigotry poses and celebrate while there's a dead body next to them. Thumbs up. FML.
I hate this quarantine. I need more boxes. They keep getting torn apart. LMAO. I hate black dicks. No boxes live too long.